When we think about Wonder Woman, we think about the iconic superhero costume full of American patriotism.
Thank you very much for the dress.
This wonderful woman in the bathing suit, stop them.
Even though many still don the costume for festivities and cosplays, there are quite a few missing details about the dress, as well as Lynda Carter herself. Who is Lynda Carter? Lynda Carter, an American actress, singer, and songwriter, achieved recognition for her role in the TV series Wonder Woman after being crowned Miss World America, commencing her television career with guest appearances in shows like Starsky and Hutch. Lynda, a former child artist, made her mark with the iconic Wonder Woman. During high school, she joined the band Just Us, and later became part of The Relatives with her cousins. Despite starting her journey at Arizona State University, she dropped out to pursue a music career. Winning the Miss World America title after participating in a local beauty pageant marked a turning point in her life. Lynda's television stardom was complemented by her musical pursuits. She co-wrote several songs for her debut album, Portrait. Transitioning to films, she embarked on her cinematic journey with Bobby Joe and the Outlaw. So what happened to Lynda Carter, the original Wonder Woman? Her personal life includes 2 marriages, and she has 2 children from her second marriage to attorney Robert Altman. Acknowledged as the most beautiful woman in the world by the International Academy of Beauty and the British Press Organization, Lynda has left a permanent mark on the industry. Wonder Woman and the costume. The pinnacle of Lynda's acting career came with her portrayal of Wonder Woman in 1975, assuming the roles of the titular character and Diana Prince. The television series ran for 3 seasons, showcasing the superhero in an array of costumes. Wonder Woman's diverse costume history, as depicted in comic books, ranged from a white jumpsuit to a black jacket and pants. The golden age of the superhero comic genre spanned from 1938 to the early 1950s. Suffice it to say, the Second World War had quite an influence on it. During this era, Golden Age superheroes embodied patriotism and resistance against the existential threat posed by fascist regimes. Wonder Woman stands out as a prime example of DC's greatness, embodying 1940s American feminism and anti-fascist sentiments. In her first costume, she proudly dons red, white, and blue, complete with a knee-length skirt, her famous bracelets of submission, and a majestic tiara doubling as a throwing weapon. Like other superheroes, she sports a chest logo, initially a golden bald eagle. This not only adds a touch of American patriotism, but also harks back to her ancient Greek roots where the golden eagle symbolizes Zeus, often portrayed as Wonder Woman's father in many DC storylines. As the Golden Age progressed, Wonder Woman's costume underwent subtle changes. The skirt gave way to blue, star-studded shorts, possibly for easier illustration in action scenes and a more practical approach against Axis forces. Her boots were eventually replaced by sandals and leg straps, creating a visual link between her Greek mythology origins and American patriotism. The Silver Age in the mid-1950s brought a significant departure from the classic design. However, during the superhero genre's Bronze Age in the early 1970s, Wonder Woman returned to her iconic outfit. Regaining her powers and a deeper understanding of humanity, Diana Prince embraced her Wonder Woman moniker and classic costume, albeit with some adjustments. In the Bronze Age, her outfit featured a golden belt, and the eagle logo underwent further simplification. By the end of DC's Bronze Age, Wonder Woman's costume sported an entirely new chest logo, replacing the golden eagle emblem with a pair of stacked W's. During the Bronze Age, Wonder Woman made her live-action debuts with Kathy Lee Crosby in the 1974 TV movie, and Lynda Carter in the Wonder Woman television series, spanning from 1975 to 1979. Crosby's portrayal lacked superpowers, donning a costume blending the classic patriotic colors with the late Silver Age's modern sensibilities. Lynda Carter, in contrast, embraced a comic-accurate early Bronze Age-style outfit during the television series, with a simplified eagle logo in later seasons. This is considered the definitive Wonder Woman costume. It featured subtle differences between the first season and later iterations. Notably, more stars of varying sizes covered her shorts, adding a vibrant touch. The gold eagle on her red bustier took on a more bird-like and condensed appearance. While maintaining her classic outfit throughout the series, keen-eyed viewers would spot significant changes. Originally set in World War II, the costume underwent alterations as the show moved to the present. The solid gold eagle emblem gave way to golden stripes, and the number of white stars on her trunks decreased noticeably. She did her own stunts. Lynda Carter, though not the character's originator, solidified her place as one of the most beloved Wonder Women. Known for her portrayal, Lynda even performed some of her own stunts. Despite having a stunt double, she exhibited fearlessness in demanding situations. During the filming of a helicopter stunt for the Season 2 episode Anschluss 77, Lynda was dissatisfied with the double's appearance. It was obvious that it was a double and not Lynda herself, so she took matters into her own hands, holding onto the aircraft as it ascended 50 feet in the air. In any adaptation featuring Wonder Woman, her bracelets are a distinctive feature. But the Wonder Woman television series introduced a unique element. In the show's continuity, the bracelets of submission were crafted from a rare metal known as feminum. This metal, absent from the comics, never resurfaced in subsequent references. In the two-part episode The Feminum Mystique, Nazis aimed to extract the precious metal from Paradise Island, or Themyscira. Wonder Woman's bracelets, renowned for their bullet-blocking ability, took on a new twist in the 70s TV series. The bracelets incorporated pyrotechnic charges that produced sparks, adding a touch of spectacle. Lynda Carter concealed the remote triggering these effects in her hand, although the remote's occasional visibility, especially in the pilot episode, exposed some production mishaps. Lynda Carter, always open to the latest trends, embraced contemporary elements to attract a younger audience. In the third season of the show, Wonder Woman engaged in activities like skateboarding and motorcycle riding. In the season opener, she even rescued a pop idol and his twin brother, both played by Leif Garrett, in a bid to potentially boost ratings. Diana, known as a fashion icon, explored Western chic in one episode of the television series. In the episode The Bushwhackers, Lynda Carter sported a cowgirl variant of the costume while horseback riding with Roy Rogers. Despite the outfit's unconventional nature, Lynda added authenticity into the action, showcasing her ability to make any attire look great. Although she had to change her main outfit, Lynda Carter expresses a preference for the 70s rendition of Wonder Woman. In the initial season, set in the 40s, the period piece incurred high production costs. However, when the show shifted networks after the first season, the setting transitioned to the contemporary era to economize. This narrative tweak was feasible because Wonder Woman ages slowly. Later, Lynda acknowledged her preference for the 70s iteration of Wonder Woman, specifically noting her belief that she delivered a superior performance as the modern version of the superhero. Despite the Wonder Woman TV series being generally considered campy with modest production quality, it achieved recognition in a significant aspect. The show secured the award for Outstanding Achievement in Costume Design for a drama or comedy series in 1978. Costume designer Don Feld, the pseudonym of Los Angeles native Donald Lee Feld, received the accolade for his exceptional interpretation of the Wonder Woman costume. Subsequently, Feld garnered 4 Academy Award nominations for costume design. Lynda disclosed in 2005 to Entertainment Weekly that she conceived the iconic Wonder Woman spin. She attributes her dance background to aiding in the development of this trademark move. When the network struggled to devise a transformation method, Lynda suggested that she could do a pirouette or a spin. It might have sounded simple, but creating the spin was more intricate than it seemed. The slow-motion effect used in the initial episodes turned out to be both prohibitively expensive and challenging to sustain. Ultimately, they settled on the flash effect, a decision made during the editing process. The different costumes. In the movies, Wonder Woman maintains a consistent costume regardless of the mission, but in the television series, there are quite a bit of outfit changes. One of Lynda Carter's most unconventional ensembles was the all-blue diving suit, a distinctive head-to-toe one-piece attire that stands out on the show. While Wonder Woman's primary costume is often hailed as one of the best superhero looks ever, This all-blue diving suit is now considered dated and perhaps better suited to the 70s aesthetic. On occasion, she paired this suit with a motorcycle helmet, but getting the role of Wonder Woman was a big deal for Lynda Carter. When Lynda Carter secured the role of Wonder Woman after a challenging audition in 1974, it marked a turning point in her financial struggles. She triumphed over 2,000 other women a year later to clinch the coveted role, receiving the news of her success when her bank account held a mere $25. Interestingly, this wasn't Lynda's first attempt at becoming Wonder Woman. In 1974, she auditioned for the superhero role, but Kathy Lee Crosby ultimately landed the part in a TV movie. Despite this initial setback, Lynda's eventual success suggests a role that was destined for her. The premiere episode of the series follows the familiar narrative of Wonder Woman encountering pilot Steve Trevor after his crash landing on Paradise Island. In this early episode, Wonder Woman adopts one of her most distinctive costumes. To accompany Steve back to the mainland, Diana wears a blonde wig and a light white and red outfit. The ensemble includes a black domino mask and silver bracelets before transitioning to the classic Wonder Woman look. Wonder Woman in the comics typically sticks to a single costume, unlike Batman, who boasts an array of outfits for various missions. However, Lynda Carter, the live-action Wonder Woman, embraced versatility. One of her notable variations was the stunt suit, featuring a helmet and elbow pads. This ensemble came into play during activities like roller skating or biking, giving Batman's live-action costumes a run for their money. The debut of this outfit occurred in the 1978 episode Skateboard Whiz, where Wonder Woman befriends a young skateboarder in California. While Lynda Carter is most renowned for her portrayal of Wonder Woman, it's interesting to note that she retained some of the classic costumes associated with the character. In a past interview, Lynda revealed that she still possesses costumes from the first season's 40s era and the updated version. These garments, though currently tucked away in a closet and showing signs of wear, might find a future home in a museum or collection, like the fate of the Asteria armor. Donating her costumes. Lynda Carter's connection to her Wonder Woman costumes goes beyond mere ownership. She has expressed a willingness to donate them. When Wonder Woman hit theaters in 2017, Lynda suggested that the next actress taking up the iconic role should follow suit. Although she is contemplating removing these mementos from her closet, Lynda emphasized her openness to showcasing the costumes in a museum. During an interview with the Baltimore Sun, she stated that if the museum helps restore one of the costumes, she would gladly allow them to exhibit it. In addition to the costumes, Lynda has retained some accessories. In a 2020 Instagram post, she shared that over the years, fans have often asked if she still possesses the bracelets. The answer is yes. Not only does she have the bracelets, but wearing them still makes her feel awesome. But not every part of Lynda Carter's stint as Wonder Woman was awesome. Maintaining the iconic physique required adhering to a strict regimen. To slip into the superhero costume for filming, she diligently followed a disciplined diet and exercise routine. Reflecting on that time, Lynda acknowledged the necessity of staying in shape, recognizing the demands of the form-fitting attire. However, she also admitted to taking her youthful body for granted during that period in her 20s. While committed to her personal fitness, Lynda has expressed discontent with the industry's pressure on celebrities to conform to certain body standards. In a 2007 interview with Extra, she voiced her frustration with the prevalence of anorexic actresses, emphasizing concerns that, in any other part of the country, they would be in a hospital. Advocating for a healthier approach, Lynda now talks about the importance of good nutrition and regular exercise. In a 2018 interview with Energy Times, Lynda further shared insights into her evolving perspective on diet. Despite having struggled with weight, she had a newfound freedom to eat whatever she desired while paying attention to the crucial role of portion control in maintaining a balanced lifestyle. While she has developed a healthier relationship with food, the ongoing battle with weight remains a personal challenge. Problems with the show. Despite her immense popularity as Wonder Woman, Lynda was not entirely comfortable with the excessive focus on her appearance. Addressing the issue in a 1980 interview with Us Weekly, She conveyed her discomfort with being objectified. Lynda clarified that her portrayal of Wonder Woman was never intended to serve as a sexual object for anyone except her husband. The attention and scrutiny placed on her body bothered her, especially when realizing that images of her were being displayed in men's bathrooms, a situation she found distasteful. Lynda openly expressed her disdain for objectification. She knew what men thought of her when she was wearing the costume, and she knew this because of the numerous unwarranted letters she'd received detailing it. In a disconcerting incident, Lynda Carter discovered a peephole in her dressing room, leading to the termination of the individual responsible. Reflecting on the challenges she faced as an actress in 2018, she recounted instances of sexual harassment, a topic she shared with the Daily Beast in the context of the Me Too movement. Lynda revealed that she had encountered unwarranted attention and admitted feeling fearful. However, her resolve was unwavering. She asserted that if confronted with inappropriate behavior from men, she would not hesitate to call them out, firmly refusing to tolerate any mistreatment. Beyond her personal experiences, Lynda has been an advocate for those who embrace costume roles. Expressing her discontent with filmmaker James Cameron's criticism of the new Wonder Woman's form-fitting costume, she addressed him directly on Facebook, defending the character. In her response, Lynda emphasized her deep understanding of Wonder Woman, condemning Cameron's remarks as thuggish jabs at director Patty Jenkins. She praised the movie's accuracy, lauded Gal Gadot's performance, and drew on her 4-decade embodiment of the character to counter Cameron's critique. During the production of the show, Lynda Carter faced a perilous moment that nearly cost her life. Recounting the incident on Johnny Carson's show in 1976, she described a scenario that required her to leap over a car. Rigged up on wires for the stunt, she miscalculated the distance and collided head-on with the vehicle. Stuntwoman Jeannie Epper, shedding light on the era's stunt practices, explained in a 2005 NPR interview that at the time, the use of doubles was only reluctantly acknowledged. Actors and actresses often claimed to perform their own stunts, a notion that, for Lynda, held some truth. The good things. On a brighter note, Lynda's portrayal of Wonder Woman has found an unexpected fan base among drag queens. In a 2012 interview with Out magazine, she shared a delightful anecdote about her son witnessing a drag queen dressed as Wonder Woman during one of her performances in San Francisco. Lynda fondly remembered the drag queen's glamorous appearance, showcasing the character's enduring appeal in diverse and unexpected settings. When it comes to Wonder Woman, Lynda Carter shares the stage with Gal Gadot, who gained fame for portraying the iconic character in the 2017 film Wonder Woman and its 1984 sequel. However, fans may observe a departure from Lynda's vibrant portrayal in Gadot's more subdued costume. Expressing her opinion on this matter, Lynda voiced her preference for a more colorful and vivid costume. In a 2014 interview with Nerdist, she remarked on the absence of the classic red, white, and blue colors in Gal Gadot's outfit. Despite this critique, Lynda acknowledged Gadot's attractiveness in the costume and expressed confidence in Gadot's performance. Opening up about watching another actress take on the role, Lynda shared a touching moment involving her daughter. In 2020, she revealed that her daughter, upon seeing Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, finally grasped why Lynda was idolized by so many. Lynda expressed gratitude towards Gadot and director Patty Jenkins for bringing Wonder Woman's significance to a new generation, even reaching her own flesh and blood. In 2016, Wonder Woman received the title of Honorary Ambassador to the United Nations, a decision that received mixed reactions. Some individuals expressed disappointment, desiring a real-life figure rather than a fictional character. The matter of Wonder Woman's perceived sexuality also stirred controversy, with critics arguing that she was too sexualized to serve as a role model. Lynda Carter, the actress synonymous with Wonder Woman, strongly defended the character, dismissing criticisms about costumes as exploitative. She retorted that the portrayal of Superman's physique was the same. Lynda asserted that the female body should be embraced. She urged people to move beyond stereotypes. She emphasized that the female body is diverse, encompassing various shapes and sizes. Addressing concerns about body image, she challenged societal expectations, stating that one's appearance is not the concern of women, but of society. Lynda, proud of her identity as a woman, highlighted her intelligence and multifaceted qualities, questioning the perceived threat women represent. Life outside Wonder Woman. While Wonder Woman remains a defining role in Lynda Carter's career, she has ventured into various creative pursuits. Beyond acting, she is engaged in voice acting for video games and has even released albums. In her personal life, Lynda, along with her husband, has 2 children. Notably, her daughter Jessica has inherited her mother's striking looks. Before achieving fame as Wonder Woman and becoming a mother, Lynda Carter started her journey as a beauty queen. At 21, she entered a beauty pageant and emerged victorious, earning the opportunity to represent Arizona at the Miss World America competition in 1972. Later that year, she competed in the Miss World International pageant, advancing to the semifinals and earning the title of Miss USA. Before we move on, it's time for today's subscriber pick. What happened to Lynda Carter, the original Wonder Woman? We already know that Lynda Carter had a strict diet and exercise regimen when it came to fitting into her Wonder Woman costume, but it went too far. Some report that she'd only eat a single meal for the entire day while running 5 miles the next. But replicating her routine is impossible because the details are sparse. That's where you, the viewer, come in. Comment below if you know anything about Lynda Carter's rigid routine. Why did it go too far? And why does Lynda speak against it today? Remember to use the hashtag #subscriberpick to let us know your answers. Now, let's move on to the next part of her life. Early life. Lynda Jean Cordova Carter, born on July 24, 1951, in Phoenix, Arizona, was the youngest among Jean and Colby Carter's 3 children, including her brother Vincent and sister Pamela. Her mother named her Lynda, with Annie, meaning pretty in Spanish. But Lynda Carter later altered it to Lynda with AE in junior high school. The Carter family, with a sense of adventure from their Irish-American father and a love for music and the arts from their mother, often engaged in picnics and outdoor activities. Jean, Lynda Carter's mother, of Mexican and Spanish descent, came from a large family of 9 brothers and sisters. The Carters hosted lively gatherings filled with music, dance, and Mexican cuisine. Jean, recognizing Lynda Carter's artistic potential, encouraged her to perform for friends and family. Lynda's sister Pamela recalls their mother's constant encouragement for activities like dancing, singing, and playing at home, shaping Lynda's early artistic inclinations. Lynda acknowledges her mother as the most significant influence on her career choice. At 3 or 4 years old, Lynda watched Dinah Shore on television and realized her dream to become an artist who could throw kisses to the public and be applauded and loved. Her public debut occurred at age 5 on Lou King's talent show. Simultaneously, she began taking dance lessons at the School Ballet of Phoenix, established by a British teacher from the Royal British School of Ballet. Lynda continued her dance education at the school for 10 years. Lynda attended Kenilworth School in Scottsdale, where she received Roman Catholic religious instruction. At the age of 9, she celebrated her first communion at the Roman Catholic Church of Phoenix. Troubles in the family. Lynda Carter was brought up by a set of passionate parents, Colby and Jean. Their strong family values left a lasting impression on Lynda. However, in 1961, when she was just 10 years old, the stability of her parents' marriage began to crumble. Nights were filled with tension as Lynda and her sister Pam sought comfort by huddling together in bed while their parents engaged in heated arguments. The eventual divorce hit the family hard. Following the separation, Jean, along with her 3 children, relocated to Scottsdale, a financially struggling suburb of Phoenix. The abrupt change, from a modest family to newfound financial strain, was deeply impactful. In the face of these challenges, Lynda discovered consolation in music. She tapped into her natural talent, embracing singing, guitar playing, and songwriting from the age of 10. Engaging in various school musicals and plays became an outlet for her artistic expression. Lynda's high school years at Arcadia Titans High School in Scottsdale saw her active involvement in chorals and theater productions, with a standout performance as Rosie in a rendition of Bye Bye Birdie. Despite her artistic achievements, she grappled with feelings of being an ugly duckling, often deemed too tall, too thin, and with size 10 shoes. Unfavorable comparisons led to classmates nicknaming her Olive Oil because she was being compared to Popeye's girlfriend. She wanted to fit in during her teenage years. Lynda harbored wishes of being shorter and blonde to blend in seamlessly. Experiences like being rejected from an exclusive high school club due to her family's financial status fueled these feelings of exclusion. Despite the hardships, Lynda's infectious sense of humor became a defining trait. Even when faced with social challenges, she maintained a lighthearted approach, earning her the title of the most talented student in her high school. Acting and arts. Throughout her formative years, Lynda Carter was deeply invested in the arts like classical dance and drama. Despite a brief stint at Arizona State University, she veered off the traditional academic path, choosing instead to go on a nationwide tour with her high school rock band. In 1972, having circled back to her roots, Lynda initiated a modeling career upon winning a local beauty pageant, eventually becoming Miss USA in 1973. Eager to explore acting, Lynda relocated to Los Angeles, investing the savings her father had set aside and the earnings from her Miss World USA title into a 2-year training regimen with renowned coaches such as Laura Zucker, Stella Adler, and Charles Conrad. Recognizing the challenges ahead in Hollywood's competitive landscape, she knew standing out wouldn't be a walk in the park. In late 1974, after a brief appearance in an episode of the short-lived Nokia series, Lynda set her sights on prominent roles, including the Wonder Woman telefilm. Her breakthrough came when talent agent Sue Mengers, recognizing her potential, recommended her to producer Douglas Kramer, a friend of her manager Bernie Gordon. Kramer sought a woman with both the physical prowess to throw a javelin stylishly and the magnetic charisma of Mary Tyler Moore. Lynda ventured into TV with guest appearances on popular shows like Cos and Starsky and Hutch. However, it was her iconic portrayal of Wonder Woman that catapulted her to stardom. Initially conceived as a special on ABC, the show by 1976 evolved into a full-fledged series. Despite initial reservations about a female lead's appeal, CBS picked up the show after 1 season. Lynda shared with the Daily Mail that TV executives initially doubted the marketability of a female-led show like Wonder Woman. But Wonder Woman resonated with both men and women. Lynda Carter has said that Wonder Woman represents more than just a cartoon character. She symbolizes the fight for truth, justice, and the inner strength present in all women and girls. Alcoholism. Lynda Carter is a role model to women everywhere, and part of that is how she overcame her alcoholism. During the airing of Wonder Woman, Lynda found herself increasingly reliant on alcohol, attributing her drinking habits to the show's conclusion and her struggle to secure roles outside of mediocre programs. Her battle with alcoholism began in her mid-20s, post-Wonder Woman. Lynda acknowledged the gradual progression of the issue, exerting control over her life. Her 5-year marriage to business manager Ron Samuels experienced strain, primarily due to her alcoholism, leading to their divorce in 1982. Lynda recognized that alcohol became her coping mechanism amid the emotional challenges of marriage. In January 1984, she entered a new chapter, marrying investment banker Robert Altman and relocating to Washington, D.C. The depths of Lynda's alcoholism continued until 1977 when her husband urged her to seek help. Her journey to recovery began in a Maryland rehab center, officially acknowledging her alcoholism. Lynda admitted to delaying confronting her problem, living in denial, fueled by shame and embarrassment from the unknown actions of her intoxicated nights. In 2008, the Wonder Woman star publicly shared her past struggles with alcoholism, becoming an advocate for those facing similar challenges. Having maintained sobriety and recovery for decades, Lynda Carter now serves as an inspiring example that a fulfilling and happy life is attainable without the crutch of alcohol. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.